In the meantime, let's check in because there are some evacuations that are taking place. That kind of brings in the San Diego Red Cross anytime something like this happens. Let's bring in Emily Cox for an update. Emily, what can you tell our viewers who are watching right now?
So CAL FIRE's put out several different streets that have evacuation orders, and the temporary evacuation point is located at Ramona High School, which is at 1401 Hanson Lane. Our Red Cross canteen team just left our headquarters office a few minutes ago, so they'll be making their way out to Ramona High School with some snacks and some drinks to kind of help people along while they're in this in-between time, knowing whether or not they're going to be able to get back tonight. We are working closely with the County Office of Emergency Services to figure out what the needs will be, and whenever we have a large fire like this, we first and foremost want to take the opportunity to remind people to grab the things that they can. Hopefully they have an emergency kit with them and available. If they don't, it's a perfect reminder for everyone who's not affected to start building that, with this being the second large fire happening here in the span of 3 weeks. So other things that people can do right this minute would be to put all of their pets into one room so that way if you do have to evacuate, you're able to pull them all out quickly and not have to worry about scattering to find them. Grab some supplies for them, grab some supplies for kids, and medication, important documents, the things that you can collect quickly and be able to make your way out.
Emily, all good tips and suggestions, so important for people in these emergency situations to really remind them of what they need to try to bring. But once they get to you, what do you provide?
So at a temporary evacuation point, it really is just set up to be a temporary location while we figure out whether it turns into something that's going to be a longer response time, or if it seems that all of the firefighting efforts and the SDG&E air crane and all the different resources are going to be able to take care of it quicker than as quickly as everybody would hope. But we start out with having a temporary evacuation point so that we do have a safe spot for someone to go in the meantime, and then we monitor it to see if there is a need to become a full shelter either at the same location or in another spot. So those are decisions that will be made probably as the response goes on.
Again, a lot of this is progressing as we go. All right, Emily, thank you so much for what you have with us here.
Any idea, Emily, do you ever get an idea of how many people you might expect to see, or is it always just wait and see how many people pour in?
It really depends on the size of the evacuation area, the amount of family that may be local or not. If people have the opportunity to go to a friend's house in a neighboring city, they may choose that. So there's a lot of different factors that go into it, but we make sure that we have shelter available for anyone who needs it.
Oh, good to know. Thank you so much for sharing that information and doing what you do.